biggest thing that you hear about the exam process is just how much work there is and dedication that's required to pass the exams. And I found that to be 100% accurate. It's just a dedication that someone has to have in order to succeed in becoming a fellow of the Society of Actuaries.
When it comes to studying for exams, one main emphasis for each actuary is just like everybody is their own individual. Everybody studies differently.
When you're going through the exam process, you're going to hear many different study tips from many different people. And when you fail the exam, because chances are it will happen, you just have to really understand quickly what didn't work and try something new.
There are rules of thumbs that a lot of people talk about, saying that for each hour of exam, say you have to study 100 hours. And then you'll also be in the real world and you will see that one person for a 4-hour exam will study 200 hours. And that doesn't mean that you only have to study 200 hours. You know yourself and you know how you are going to be successful in studying for these exams. So it's all upon you and how much you need.
I generally allotted 100 hours per hour of the exam. So if the exam was 2 hours, I tried to target 200 hours of studying. Hours and hours of just doing problem after problem to get it drilled into your head and make sure you understood the concepts and not just I do step A, B, and C, but here's why I do it. So if they change it, I can go back and understand really how it works.
Most companies, as you probably know, have the study programs, which are really useful. I don't know how I would have done it without it. Usually you get to leave about 2-3 hours before the end of the workday to study. I would definitely say try to understand the material, don't memorize. That'll only work some small percentage of time.
When you're writing these exams, a lot of it is based on self-study. So you can use these concepts from school, but you have to take these concepts home and you really have to understand how this exam process works.
The best way to prepare for exams is to start early. Start soon. Don't wait for your exam results. A lot of my friends I know, they typically wait for their exam results because they feel like if they didn't pass their exam, then it's a waste of time. But it's never a waste of time, just because even if you start studying for the next exam, some of it you will retain later on.
I would say never underestimate an exam. It's always better to prepare more and to give yourself a lot of time to study.
I can't emphasize enough how much hard work and passion will get you through this. There's no shortage of hard work that's going to give you any shortcut to get through these exams. And you have to have that passion of wanting to be an actuary to get through. It's a long road.
One of the biggest things that helped me get through the exam process was a great support system. So there are times when, especially in college, that you can't go hang out with your friends because you need to study. So sometimes I would have nights off and I'd be like, okay, instead of studying, let's just go hang out. Which really helps you keep your sanity.
Always keep motivated. Visualize yourself passing and succeeding. That helps a lot.